keeping you up to date with Sydney's West.
SWR 99.9 Community Update.
Let's go and talk health, in particular e-cigarettes and vaping, and we'll do it with Dr. Shopna Bag, who is the Director at the Centre for Population Health, Western Sydney Local Health District. Shopna, e-cigarettes and vaping has taken off. It's gone through the roof, particularly with young people, and the statistics around this are fairly shocking.
It is. Hi, Busco. We found up to 43% of young people between 16 and 24 have actually tried an e-cigarette in New South Wales. 17% are using them daily or regularly, and that's quite a concern for us.
Well, it's a concern in a lot of ways, Shopna. I mean, there are no e-cigarettes that are approved as safe by the Australian Therapeutic Goods Association, and in a lot of instances, the selling of your e-cigarettes are illegal.
It is. So selling e-cigarettes to anyone under 18 is illegal. And we also know selling e-cigarettes which actually contain nicotine without a medical prescription is also illegal. But when we surveyed over 700 young people in New South Wales, 80% said it was very easy to get your hands on something. So we know it's out there. What we want young people to know, or anyone who's, looking to use an e-cigarette, we know that there's no safe e-cigarette out there. Testing have found it contains high levels of nicotine and dangerous chemicals. And these chemicals can cause lung damage and cancer.
And the thing is, Shopna, we don't really know what are in these e-cigarettes. I mean, we've all been young and we all try stuff around the place. So, I mean, if you want to go and have a regular cigarette, it's all over the packet what is in it. If you want to go and have a drink of alcohol, you know exactly what you're getting. But with an e-cigarette or a vape, it's up in the air. We wouldn't have a clue.
Exactly. I think that's the key point, Busco. We don't know. You don't know what you're inhaling. You're getting all that chemical going right down into your lungs, and that's where it starts to cause inflammation, irritation of your lung cavities. It's going to affect your breathing. It's going to affect how you can play sport, how you can interact. We know there's weed killer, nail polish remover, even bug spray in some of these vapes. We also know that some of the content of nicotine, when we've tested them, is through the roof. So you're actually smoking way more than you would compared to other smokers. And this is happening in alarming rates because people see this as much safer.
It's something I didn't know till I was talking to you, Shopna. An interesting fact, the tobacco and e-cigarette industry created the word vaping to distance themselves from the negative perceptions of cigarette smoking. So no one ever calls it an e-cigarette. It's a vape. But if you're an old schooler, you go out for a smoke. But all the young guys go out for vapes because it's got a less negative connotation.
Exactly. What we know is Australia has done so well in the smoking space. Australia's actually done really well to reduce our rates to very low levels. What's a concern is when the industry realised that this was happening, which means profit margins are decreasing, they started looking at what else they can do in the market. And they've basically gone through developing this e-cigarette. They market it to young people. They use social media influencers. They look at colourful packaging. And there's over 15,000 flavours. So they're trying to lure young people to start experimenting with these e-cigarettes. It's a tactic, it's a ploy to try and do this. So we want to make sure young people take all that information and look at what they need to do and be safe about it.
Speaking of information and being informed, Shopna, there's plenty of information about vaping online, e-cigarettes and vaping. Where's the best place to head to get up to date with the latest?
Look, if people want, just to Google New South Wales Health Vaping. There's also more support available for people who might be wanting to quit e-cigarettes or even cigarette smoking. Just call Quitline New South Wales for free telephone support, 13 78 48. Lots of information out there, but New South Wales Health website will be able to help people on their way.
Yeah, some tremendous sources of both information and support available too on e-cigarettes and cigarette smoking as well. Listed by the lovely Dr. Shopna Bag there, who is the Director at the Centre for Population Health, Western Sydney Local Health District. This has been another community update on SWR 99.9.